Hey guys, a warm welcome back to the channel. In this video, Richard Rawlins from Gas Monkey Garage tries to buy the Ratarossa.
16 grand to get it here.
Well, I'll give you 20.
And Partridge from Goblin Garage fixes the Ratarossa with a plank of wood.
Bringing the proper Ferrari tools for the job.
This is how we do it, yeah?
Richard also shares a no-holds-barred interview.
I'm Jeremy Tox's ex.
Oh, okay. Who?
Are you joking?
No.
And Adam C auditions for X Factor. But first, let's find out how all that came about. Last weekend, I planned to take a couple of days out and enjoy myself. We're taking the Ratarossa and the 360 to a car show to meet up with Richard and Big Chris from Gas Monkey Garage, along with a few other friends.
Petro Hedonism Live. That's where we're going?
Yes.
Now the Ratarossa was sounding pretty epic in a tunnel until I got to the point where it made this noise and gave me a very brief heart attack.
Well, guys, it's not quite gone to plan. The rats didn't make it. We've got 2 miles to go. Literally, Nedworth is... You see these guys indicating here, it's the next junction. It's maximum 2 miles away, not even that. And that is the sorry state of play. So basically, what happened was my alternator belt, I think, literally exploded. It sounded like we went through a massive cloud of stones. So I think if we have a look in here, we'll find that something has gone. Anyway, my battery light was on the dash. Apologies for the noise. So we nursed it as far as we could, and then it just died. And now this is the state of play. Anyway, hopefully I've got Sam coming. He's got his recovery truck. He's brought so many cars to the event. We're gonna come here and we're gonna try and rescue the Ratarossa.
Big Chris and Richard, you know, Big Chris is a good friend of mine. Want to go say hello, but I get a phone call from Scott from Ratarossa going, yeah mate, I kind of broke down. So what do, mate? You leave your ego behind is what you do, and you go save friends, because that's what we need to do, mate. Friends are there for life, you know what I mean? We've got confirmed sighting on Waze of a broken down car. Here we go, guys. We are pulling up, being safe and helpful to my mate Scott. Do you want to get on the truck? Do you want us to tow you in? I think we try. The thing is, you're so low. You're so low. We can give it a go, or we can just drag you in.
How far are we?
Like 300 feet, half a mile. I'm thinking if I put my winch cable underneath the bed and come under.
The question is, where is my tow eye? Come over here, man, just in case.
We can try and throw it on the back. I've got some wood, we can give it a go.
Let's do it!
Let's do it.
All right, let's do this. We're good to go. Here we go. Now, we have got a bit of a slope going on here. It's looking good.
It's a bit bumpy now, I'm going to put one on.
All right,
just watch the track. If you hear it, if you see anything coming, just scream at me, yeah?
Yeah.
Go, go, go! We're good!
To the truck we go! Well, We didn't actually kind of arrive as I anticipated with the Ratarossa. It didn't quite work.
We saw you on the side of the road, but we couldn't stop because I didn't want to be seen with that.
No way. We're going to drive it later.
You did say that Richard and the guys would be a good video pushing up the slope.
I literally didn't realise it was round the corner. I was going to call you all and you could all push it with me.
We went right by you and I said, that was one shit box of a Ferrari.
Oh well,
Super
there you
cool.
go. There you go.
Well, you'll have it running by tomorrow.
I'm sure. I'm sure. I think I Did you go? You went through that tunnel back there, yeah, the nice tunnel.
Oh, right.
Nice long tunnel. I might have been a bit of a boy racer going through the tunnel, and there was suddenly a big, loud,
was it? Shit.
horrible noise. Buddy,
Top Gun.
how we going?
How you
man?
doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, it was all right until about 2 miles ago.
Has it been on fire or is it?
No. I think I've blown a. I think I've blown a alternator belt.
Okay.
Around the corner.
Well, that's quick enough.
It's,
he just told me the story. I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff, but I never knew the story. So you thought this was a kit?
I found that was on a Lamborghini kit car forum in America, in LA.
LA,
In LA.
It turns out it's real.
And I saw it, and the price was like ridiculously low because Testarossas went up in value.
Right.
And then basically,
Trying to put that on, then the
I
lorry's going
looked
by
at it, I
me
was
like 6 inches away. I'm
real.
like running
There
around,
was a
put the strap on,
3-year-old
running
advert
back
on this
round.
forum.
Oh my god.
And I was like, wow, that's
It's got to be the fastest
actually
recovery ever.
really
huh?
good. And the
Yeah,
price I
it's
paid
right
for
here, like
it,
200 feet away.
the
go,
second-hand
like,
value of a
5 miles back
gearbox
to go
or
get
an
it.
engine on one of these was more on eBay, than the price of the whole car. So I was like, "Have you still got it?" He said, "Yeah, it's back at the garage." I was like, "Do you want to do a deal on it?" I'm probably the only mad person who will try and save it. Anyone else will break that up because it's worth
some mic
way
wraps and
more in
shit.
parts.
You got
So it
one
cost
to keep
me,
it from-
with all the import tax, all the duty, all the shipping, 16 grand to get it here.
Well, I'll give you 20.
You got to fix it first.
I'll take it for 20 like it sits. Whatever's wrong.
Yeah.
21.
New thing for once in my life. I bought myself a
that
brand
is
new
good.
truck, and I thought, well, or maybe I won't take it because I bought the fake Lambo. I thought that's going to break down here, so I'll bring it on the
It
truck.
saved the day, man. I can't believe it.
Yeah,
think you're going to be busy with it this weekend.
I know. I'm
So
gonna be
yeah, that's the
saving it.
challenge, yeah? Fixing the Testarossa at the event.
At the event.
Yeah?
We'll do it. We'll just get a V-belt.
You got to go underneath one of the trees so you're like a shade tree mechanic.
Yeah.
Get up underneath one of these big trees. Looks like a proper place for me to party. I like it.
Woo!
Hey, I'm the only one that can woo, dude.
Now I love coming to car events with Lexi. The only thing is, she's such a tall woman. And in order for me not to look like a hobbit when I'm stood next to her, or something from The Greatest Showman, then I have a couple of inches of hair to give me a bit of an advantage. Did you know that 2 out of 3 guys will experience some kind of male pattern baldness by the time they're 35? And the best way to prevent hair loss is to do something about it while you still got some hair up there. Now lately, I've started to go a bit thin up top myself, so I've started to use Keeps after seeing the results many others have achieved. Keeps is a simple and affordable way to help hair loss. With Keeps, a licensed doctor will review your information online and recommend the right hair loss treatment plan for you. Then your treatment is shipped direct to your door every 3 months.
When it comes to hair loss prevention, the key is the sooner you act, the more hair you're going to keep.
So visit keeps.com/Ratarossa, that's keeps.com/Ratarossa, or just click on the link in the description below my video. Now I've got to say a massive thanks to Keeps for helping me not look like a bald, short hobbit next to Lexi, and for also sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to the show. Look at this baby, that is nice. So, okay, here's the plan. Me and the man are going to try and get the Testarossa onto the ramp so we can just expose the front of the engine, which is where the belts are, and just see if there's any access there enough to put the belt on. I'm very impressed it went on.
Oh, that made me feel sick inside. Sorry.
Okay,
Note to
bit.
self.
ready? My door hinges are broken. Ready? We just look. It's all right. It'll go in the body shop.
That's how Pininfarina
Do you know what?
designed this line.
I can't believe you did that, Sam. Look at how pristine this was before. Someone spent months painstakingly moulding this, hitting it. Oh, look. All right, it should be me under there, but you know, Sam wants to do it.
Okay.
Sam can do it. What's the verdict, Sam?
So there is a belt.
Is there a belt? Oh yeah, pass it through. Let's compare. Check this out. I think that might have been the noise. Yep. What do you think, Karl?
Yeah, it's that might be the culprit.
Okay, so
Question is, let's compare it.
no.
Yeah or no? What?
Hang on. I'm just trying to see.
I think that's the right size one.
It is.
Well, but the verdict is,
I'm just trying to find the alternator.
that might have fallen off too. Let's have a look
Okay,
at
we
this.
have a problem.
What?
So that belt you've got there definitely does fit this car.
Yep.
Problem you've got is you know I spoke about earlier about a multi-rib belt.
Yep.
It also has a multi-rib belt, which is the alternator belt. So you've got a water pump belt, which is really good. So that means
How big is the alternator belt?
the alternator belt
Is it smaller or bigger?
bigger. Quite a lot.
And what's this pipe, Sam?
That is a vacuum pipe that I've found on the floor down here. It could be off your car or it could not be.
It looks like a Ferrari pipe, that one.
Vacuum, vacuum, vacuum.
Oh, well, this thing, like, obviously, so we've got two belts that have gone.
Yes, you've got two. No, one belt is still intact.
All right,
okay?
right.
Which is that short one you've got in your hand.
Oh, so what's this one then?
That is the alternator belt, sir.
So what? No, but that looks the same size.
But it, see these so you are right. I think you are right. It's the same size. But see these multi-ribs that I told you about earlier.
Yeah.
This has got two little tiny multi-ribs.
Must be
Yeah.
that one.
And that'd be a third multi-rib there. So this is a single rib. So that's for your steering pump, your vacuum pump, and your aircon.
Wow.
So it's exactly the same dimension. Maybe a little bit shorter actually. But what we can do, okay, in a minute, or tomorrow morning, we can cut that in half. We'll get a tape measure. We'll measure it in its full entirety. We'll phone Euro Car Parts and ask for a 5-rib poly V-belt in that exact dimension.
Before we do that,
Yeah?
let's go for a little hunt.
One last ditch attempt.
Just gonna scratch your screen because I know it's very...
Definitely not in there, is it, right?
I'm checking this one here. No.
Okay.
Under here,
Is a spare wheel.
can you see anything else?
No. There's no spare belt.
Nothing down here,
Track
man.
rod in and looks like an air conditioning compressor sensor.
That is a,
But
just
no.
lift it up. Can you lift it up, Sam? No.
No belt. It's going well.
Going well today.
That's right, mate.
We've got another strange thing happening here. So, keys, nothing there. We can hear this strange
Humming.
buzzing noise.
Sounds like a washer pump is continuously running or something like that.
Yeah,
Does this panel here come off? It does.
yeah.
Doesn't it? Let's have a quick
It's a
look.
fuse board.
Let's have a look. So it could be a relay, which it is. So one of these relays will be really hot. It's not.
It's behind there, isn't it? I think there's another board behind.
How does that come out?
You can't. I think you have to unscrew it.
Hold on. Sam, hold this a sec.
I've got it.
Check out
Check your washers are not stuck on. Whatever you're doing then, change the node.
Yeah, that was trying to do the lights, but I've got no power, have I?
What it might be, there you go. What was that?
Hazards.
Hazards. That's your hazard relay going crazy.
Hazard, because I've got no
Cool.
power, have I?
No,
I've
that's
got no
it.
battery.
Cool, alright.
So it's Friday night, guys. I'm heading back to the hotel. I now need 2 belts for the Ferrari to fix it, and somehow I need to get those this weekend. I also need to be able to charge the battery because that is completely flat. Anyway, I've put a post out on my Instagram for some help, and I've already started to get some feeds through, so thanks very much, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna see what I can do. We need to fix this car in the field this weekend because on Sunday I need to get the car home. Monday morning I fly to Italy for a very, very cool event at Maranello. So fingers crossed, guys. Let's figure this one out. When you're in a bit of a pickle with these cars, it's all about improvisation, and this is what it takes. Sometimes you got to bring a battery into a hotel room, trickle charger, hook it up. Hopefully it's going to be fully charged overnight. Then all we got to do is figure out a way of getting a couple of belts onto the Testarossa. We might make it on a 2-hour journey back home. Well, we arrived last night and it didn't quite go to plan. We were in the Testarossa, so it is the morning of the big event, day 1, Saturday morning. The sun is out. We are heading there in the Stradale, and I've already heard, we're right by the entrance to Nedworth. You can hear all the supercars already starting to arrive. I've definitely heard a couple of Lamborghinis. They're about to hear the Stradale. You ready, Stu? Let's do this. I'm filming you, filming me, filming you, filming you. Let's do it. Welcome to Nedworth. Now, last night we broke down. Just come into Nedworth gates, right? We broke down just over there by that little grey box in the tree. And over there is Nedworth House. One day. Morning, boys! Fist pumps! Yay!
Boom! Okay, you ready?
I'm ready, yeah. Are you ready?
Green zone. We're ready, we're ready.
I'm going green zone. Can I get in green zone that way? Let's go check out some cars around the show before I go in to the Testarossa. You have to vote. This is the hypercar place.
Which one I'm getting for my birthday?
Right, so we have a Ferrari challenge car. Should be at Silverstone this weekend.
I don't think that goes well with my outfit.
This is you.
This
I think this is you, a Gullwing.
Yeah, with the suitcase in the back as well.
So Lexi's going to explain why they call this car a Gullwing.
I'm going to explain why they call this car a Gullwing.
This one here, this Mercedes. Why is this car called a Gullwing, Lexi? See the doors?
Yeah.
Hinge up like that, like Gull's wings.
Oh, Gull's wings. Okay.
Gullwing.
Got it.
So then what we got there? And then I got this guy from America said he works with Gas Monkey. I thought, you know, you get a few strange emails coming through. He said, yeah, I'm Big Chris from Gas Monkey. Anyway, I replied to the guy, and sure enough, it was Big Chris.
So I was super stoked and I owe these guys a big debt of gratitude to my left, and I want to thank you very much for your help on that, because I believe that, and I haven't seen it, but I believe that car may be here today. It's here.
How's everybody doing? Unbelievable. You guys have turned out. I brought some good weather. You like the weather? Oh yeah. Yeah, this is good Texas weather right here. So this is overwhelming. I knew that we were coming out. We were gonna, be at this beautiful piece of land and the castle home and all this stuff. But the generosity of everybody I've met and just the cool factor of everything I'm seeing is absolutely rad. You guys should applaud yourselves.
Due to rain a little bit later.
No, it's not.
No, it is, maybe. So we broke down Friday night. Yesterday we enjoyed the event. Today we are going to actually try and fix the Ratarossa live at the event. Sam saved me Friday night. We're going to borrow his truck. We're going to put the rat on the back halfway in the middle of the show.
In front of everyone.
In front of everyone. No
Real
pressure. And see what we can do.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. That's the way we roll.
We don't hold back, do we?
Okay guys, this is the first on the channel. We are going to try and fix the Ratarossa live at the show before it rains. I've got no idea if this is going to be actually successful. We got 3 belts. Hopefully 2 of them will fit this car and we can get it back on about a 2-hour drive home and not on the back of this recovery truck. So we got some basic tools. Let's roll up the sleeves and try and make it work. So fortunately on the Testarossa, being the Spider version, when it was converted, normally you have the coupe roof section here. We don't have that. We have a removable panel. Now this car would be otherwise a bit of a nightmare because the belts are all here at the front of the engine bay. This panel allows me a little bit of access to be able to get to them. Have a look at this. Oh. Yeah, just get that, Stewie. Just leave it, put it back down. So, okay, Josh, so if you have a look over here, we've got 1 belt here, which is our alternator belt, and this was really what stopped the car from running in the end. We did about 10 minutes and then it killed the battery. And then we got another belt. You can just see the kind of V-groove down there. That goes to the bottom, and I'm thinking that is the water pump. I need to do a little check-up on that one, but at the moment, we've definitely got to fit both if possible. Anyway, I'm going to take the other one off, we'll go. There was a reason the Ratarossa was built like this, you see? Convenience. Ferrari, they screwed up on their design, not us. We've modified it. Okay, so what we're going to try and do is this belt here, you can see it now with the engine lid open. We're going to have to remove the alternator, so this is the alternator belt. We're going to remove the AC belt because it needs to sit in between. We've got a pulley down here that's got 3 grooves on it. One is for alternator, one is for water pump, which is missing down there, and then we've got this AC one, which I don't need because we really don't need AC in this car in this weather. Anyway, we do need to remove that, so we're going to have to loosen off this AC. Okay, so we are just loosening off this. I had to just undo the 19mm bolt slightly down there just to give a bit of movement on this. Now, as you can see, the belt is loose, but look at this. You can see all the threads there where the belt is starting to shred as well. Really needs to be quite loose to come off, but here we go. All right, ready? So this is our first belt. Now, it's got a little bit of wear, but that will get me home. Now the question is, I've got 3 other belts. I've got one that's slightly longer, which is good. I'm hoping this one will do the lower belt down there. So with this one, we can actually get rid of if we don't really need to put that back on there. This is the major one here, and that's got to go on here. So I need to do the same with this. I'm going to loosen off the alternator, and with a bit of luck, we can get this one fitted as well. This is the bit that really helps to have this removable panel, because otherwise trying to do this on the coupe would be an absolute nightmare, almost impossible. So we've got it on here. That's cool. Now, somehow, we need to get it on here, which means we've got a few bits in the way. Okay. It's going to be a tight one. The problem is, it's all this stuff here stopping the alternator moving that much. So all of this is loose.
What about you stand on it?
Do you want to stand on it? I don't care. It's 3 of us, yeah? We go. Go. Hold on, I'll loosen that off a bit more because that's moving quite nicely, Stu.
Was it actually stopping on that nut?
It's, well, Stu just managed to go quite far with that one, so if I can pull it out a bit more, it might give us a bit of a chance.
Yeah. They're quite clean, those Ferrari tools.
Dude, these never get used, do they? They're worth a fortune.
What Ferrari owner gets out the toolkit and starts cranking spanners in the middle of the road?
In the middle of a show.
Yeah. This is a Ferrari tool, right?
This is the main Ferrari tool, right? Stu again. That's it, Ant. There. Oh, baby.
This is the funniest thing I've ever engaged
in
mechanically.
You on? This is the best. This is the best ever. So we got amp partridge from Goblin Garage.
Bringing the proper Ferrari tools for the job.
This is how we do it, yeah? This is the best fixes when you have to improvise with a...
Ratarossa tool right here, Richard. You want that?
Dude, I need some help fixing it. Come on. If I fix it, that's another 10 grand. All right, that's cool. So that's one, right?
Get that last little bit on there.
The back.
What's that too?
Push it, push it, push it.
You want an hand? I've got a big hammer.
We needed a hammer a minute ago. We've got Stu's foot now. A little bit there. Go. I reckon once that starts spinning, it will go on anyway, won't it?
Oh, it'll ping off.
I could turn over the engine quickly. What do you think?
Brilliant.
I told you, yeah. I've just said, if I fix it, it's another 10 grand. Hey. Oh yeah, dude.
We on?
We're on. A bit tight, but... Okay, so that's that one. What do you think? Well, that is actually meant to be...
You get your tune.
Bear in
mind, you ping it, and we'll listen to the frequency.
This is the official Ferrari way.
There you go.
So this, I guess, is the length of the belt, 830. Yeah. So the original one that came off, we can see, is 815. So this is, in theory, a longer belt. So we should be okay. Yeah. A 13mm spanner. Yep. And I think somewhere. Right, belt's just hanging over there, mate. Just got to see where the tensioner is. Put that one there. So we're under the car, and this is the third belt, and I am not 100% sure this is a water pump. So I'm gonna have a quick look online to see if it is. It's a little bit cramped down here, and I can't see anything to tension this belt. So anyway, we're gonna have a little look and see if we can do it. Okay, Josh. I don't know if you can see it just in the groove there. That was the one I was concerned about, because from the top this looked like it was going to be a water pump. Now I've just done a bit of research online. This looks like it is a secondary air pump for US models only. This is a US model Testarossa, and I don't think that is going to stop me getting home. So we're going to leave that one for now. Can have a look at that later. It might even be that there was never a belt on this one. So I'm going to fire up the car and we're going to see what happens. This is the belt here. Dash down there, the battery light has gone out, which was indicating that this belt was gone. Now I'm not going to put my fingers there because they won't come back. Alright, let's go back. Ready? Tighten that up slightly.
Yeah, it was bouncing a bit, wasn't it? We're on a 13.
13, yeah, and yeah, 13 and a 17. Well, guys, I think the next part of this journey is just praying that it works. I don't know, I can't do anything else on this one. Pretty sure that is the air pump. It looks like it is on all the schematics. So all I'm going to be doing on the way home is obviously listening out for some terrible noises and keeping an eye on the gauges. Anyway. See how we get on in this, in what looks like a rain shower. So,
Yeah. Right, stop.
we're in the tunnel. This is where it all happened. As you can see, we made it home successfully in the Ratarossa in the nick of time because I need to fly to Italy for a very cool event which will come to the channel shortly. I've got to say though, a massive thanks to all my Instagram followers for all your help and advice. Special thanks go to Peter from Auto Ficino for checking out the belt situation. My mate Ali for going out his way, getting me a belt, bringing it to the show and enabling me to fix this car. Stu, my buddy and my backup as always, driving the 360, helping me fix this, and a fantastic week. Ant from Goblin Garage, man, that has to be the funniest, the best Ferrari fix in history with a lump of wood. I'll never forget that. Ingenious, buddy. And of course, Sam, my knight in shining armour, who rescued me, helped me diagnose this one, helped me fix it. Really thanks, buddy. A big, big thank you for that one. Karl for all your extra footage. Chiro, Petrol Hedonism team, and all my friends for such an awesome event. Can't wait for that to happen again next year. And of course, Richard and Chris for flying over to the UK for the event. Really good to see you guys. Can't wait to see you again. And my lovely Lexi for being there, as always, by my side. Now, there was one little regret when I put the cry for help out on Instagram, on my socials. A very cool guy called Dan offered to bring me a belt, and he was going to bring it in his F40. Not only has he got an F40, he's got a very cool collection. He also has a 996 GT2 in silver, exactly the same as Big Chris's car over stateside. So I'm really, really gutted because an F40 at the event would have just been the icing on the cake for me. Anyway guys, that is not all. There was some really cool stuff that did come out of the show, not just here on my channel. My mate Sam, Hard Up Garage, had a very candid interview with Richard.
Jesus, that's gonna get me in trouble. The chains are off the monkey.
Right, we know who the biggest TV stars are in Europe, right? We got Clarks and May. And, so what do you think of those guys?
I don't know them.
I'll put the link to that in the description below. Hope you enjoyed it all, guys. I will see you very shortly in the next one. Don't forget you can check out what I get up to on a daily basis over on my socials. Until then, ciao for now.